Fillers. You have your own technique.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I use fillers like a clay. I can play around with it and put it in certain places to give that vibrant, rejuvenated face without doing the surgery. In 1 hour, I can transform someone and at least take them back 10 years.
Okay, with just fillers.
I have a couple of tricks. I'm gonna joke around a little about this. Basically, I'm gonna put a little jacks
Okay.
underneath of the muscles, bringing the whole thing up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some in here. There's a muscle underneath. We lose a lot of fat pad underneath of that area. If you put the fillers in that area, basically we're lifting that muscle. As a result, we're lifting the skin.
Really?
And basically we get rid of the saggy skin on the upper eyelid. A lot of times we see in oculoplastic surgery, they remove too much skin.
With the blepharoplasty.
Blepharoplasty.
Okay.
We recommend not to do that. First, focus on the upper, the temporal area.
And then it lifts.
Do the lifting completely. Then, if it's necessary, go back and do the blepharoplasty. Because a lot of times when you take a lot of skin out of the upper eyelid, people cannot close their eyelid. And that becomes troublesome and the eyes becomes dry and cause problem.
Wow.
The other thing we do, we put the fillers not only underneath of the skin, we put it under the muscle where the bony structure is. That's another couple of jacks, basically. We lift the whole
So by
skin.
putting fillers here, you say it'll lift?
We don't put it under the skin. I put it all the way down where the bone is and below the muscle. Basically, we give it another kind of a jack.
And it lifts?
Lifts the whole thing up.
Because it seems like if you're putting a filler, even if it's under the muscle, it just pushes it out. But you're saying it goes
Lifts,
up.
we put it all the way back of the closer to the bony structure on the face. We get the more lifting without making the face full. We're lifting the skin.
Not a lot of people doing it that way?
I don't think so.
These are your tricks.
That's my
call
tricks.
You got your secret sauce. So fillers, this is like one of your favorite things to do.
I love to do it, even though my specialty is cosmetic and vein. Right now, I do almost 60%, 65% vein, 35% cosmetic.
But with fillers, here's the problem, and I say this respectfully. I think it can make people look odd, built out faces, where if their profile is big.
I've seen, I cannot say the show, but I've seen
a lot of the housewife shows, you see people are overdone.
That's a big mistake.
So you don't do it that way?
No. Overdone is a mistake. We want the same person 10 years ago, 15 years ago. We don't want that person look different. That's the whole idea. We want to go back to every little millimeter of the skin or the muscles underneath and address the problem at source. We don't want to go just, a lot of times, people just put a lot of filler right in mid-cheek and that's all they do.
And they look big.
That's a huge mistake.
Why do they do it?
That's all they learn.
Really?
They go to 2 minutes.
They go to 2 minutes for the training. But so when I see that, you're saying that was just a bad technique in your opinion?
Bad technique. They haven't done it for a long time. They don't know the anatomy enough, or nobody told them anything better.
Now the nasolabial folds, is that the most common?
Again, I don't touch the nasolabial fold.
Really?
At the beginning, anyways. I start from the temporal area. Actually, I start from here. Address every problem from here, come down. At the end, I might put a little filler in that area.
Because that lifts?
That lifts,
really?
And you're not going to see the nasolabial fold anymore if you put it in the right places. That's amazing. I see a lot of people start putting the filler right in the nasolabial fold, and that's the biggest mistake.
Okay, now what about those lines
Again,
women get, men get?
Again, I go from the jawline, I go all the way to where the bony structure is, and I try to feel any area here, then I come closer to the chin area. So again, You start from the back all the way back. You actually, for everyone is different, but
Yeah.
that's the whole idea. You start from the most corners, basically 4 corners of the face, then start getting closer to the mid face.